Are you in a toxic relationship? Hi, my name is Coach Undress and welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm the head coach of Coach Alex, and today we're going to talk about, are you in a toxic relationship? I wanted to share an experience I went with a client, and I wanted to talk about how a toxic relationship not necessarily always starts toxic, but how it can become toxic and you're not even aware of it. This specific person knew and had an idea of what they were looking for. And after this gentleman put in all the work, played all the games, played all the cards right to finally get her attention, he got her to not only commit to a relationship, but slowly kind of got her immune to his lifestyle, which happened to be toxic, unhealthy. I don't want to go into detail, but I'd say more of just like the partying scene, where that's not what she wanted in the beginning. She wanted someone a little more, uh, someone to settle down with, someone to get close with. And the guy that she just tried to win over, she started to become more of who he was and was losing who she was. She started to realize that she needed to fix him. She needed to save him. She needed to rescue him because he was doing things that were very self-destructive to who he was in his health, but not realizing she was becoming that. So when we were talking about the situation and the problems in the relationship, it was all about him. It was not even about her anymore. In the beginning of when we first talked, it was all about what she was looking for, has her checklist, got her goals, got her, inspiration to go pursue her dreams. And then something came around unexpectedly and distracted her into a toxic world. See, when you're in a toxic relationship, you're not aware of it. It makes you kind of blind like love does. And she had an infatuation for it, which happens commonly in a lot of situations. But you also realize you have to step back and be more self-aware of who you're getting close with and why. Do you need to be with someone or do you want to be with someone? Do you need to be in this toxic relationship or do you want to be in that toxic relationship? When you word it differently, you really understand that you want different things, but you put in a position of thinking you need certain things because of, satisfaction, sensation. Those are temporary solutions. You really want to evaluate the relationship on what you want, not what you need. You need to do things better for yourself so you can get better from something you want. Some signs of being in a toxic relationship would be some level of manipulation. For example, this specific story, this gentleman was manipulating the situation towards his benefit, and he made her feel inferior to him. And those are certain things that you can be clever about if you're somewhat good at manipulating someone like that, and she wasn't aware of it. He always made her feel inferior to him, always needing that she needed to prove something to him. And on the flip side, he was doing something very questionably wrong. And that's where she was just trying to find it as more of a challenge or how to prove or how to set up who she is and show him that she could do it. Another sign would be lying, not even just manipulation, straight up lying. And when you want to catch yourself with thinking about if someone lying, do I trust someone? Usually when there's smoke, there's fire. So when you have that thought, you usually most of the time there is certain things that follow up that you're not going to be really happy about. She took the action on actually checking the phone and social media pages, and guess what? She found out the news she wanted, the bad news. She was slowly becoming immune to this toxic relationship because he was good at explaining it and explaining himself out of those situations. He would manipulate the small things and lie about the big things. And it became a cycle of a toxic relationship she didn't even know how to get into or how to get out of. If you think you're in a toxic relationship, don't forget to comment on this video and subscribe to this channel. We're all here to make sure you prevent those kind of relationships. It could be deceiving. It could be hard. It could be untrustworthy to understand that those relationships could come to you. We want to make sure we guide you and instruct you on how to avoid those. Thank you very much.